The novel 100 Years of Solitude is considered one of the most important in Latin American literature. The novel was published in 1967 and written by the famous Colombian writer Gabriel Garcia Marquez. The novel has been translated into more than 30 languages. And at least about 30 million copies have been sold worldwide. At about 504 pages, it is one of the magical realism novels where the writer combines reality and fiction. Summary of the novel 100 Years of Solitude. The novel 100 Years of Solitude revolves around a fictional city in Colombia and the family that founded it and lived there for several generations. The genesis of Macondo. The novel 100 Years of Solitude begins with a person named Patriarch José Arcadio Buendia leaving his hometown after killing a person named Aguilar, arriving in an area near a river and staying in it, and during the camping period he dreamed of building a very house. A beautiful city called the City of Mirrors, which can reflect the whole world, actually begins with the foundation of the city, called Macondo, a city surrounded by water on all sides. José Arcadio Buendia builds the city according to his imagination and dreams. This small town remains isolated from the outside world for many years, except for a few annual visits by gypsies who come to it and show the townspeople some modern technologies of that time, such as magnet, ice, telescope, friendship and strong bonds between the gypsy leader Melquiades and José Arcadio Buendia. José Arcadio Buendia's obsession. José Arcadio Buendia learns many secrets of the universe that the gypsies gave him during their visits, and little by little he becomes reclusive and more introverted. His behavior became strange, and he had an obsession and a great passion for knowing everything, which made his sons tie him up in a chestnut tree in the backyard until he died a few years later. The family of José Arcadio Buendia. Osula, the wife of José Arcadio Buendia, was eager to have children, because the Buendia family gave birth to a child with the tale of what was considered a curse in the family. But she gave birth to her husband 3 sons, namely, José Arcadio, Orleans, our Emirates. The other 2 received love from their father. Of knowledge and knowledge. A girl named Rebecca joins the Buendia family and becomes a member of the family. One day, José Arcadio Jr. left with the gypsies without warning after falling in love with one of their daughters. His mother goes to look for him and returns after a while with some merchants in the village without warning. To talk about what happened to him outside the village, Oriano married the judge's little daughter Remedios. Macondo's openness to the world. Many years later, Macondo has opened up to the outside world and to the government in Colombia, and there are elections, but they are fake, between the Conservative Party and the Liberals. The leader of liberal forces participates in dozens of wars and is exposed to death. But by the time his brother José Arcadio returns and saves him from death, he gets tired of the war, makes a peace treaty with the rulers and spends the rest of his life at home making a small goldfish in his workshop and marries Rebecca. But his mother Ursula kicked them out, because she did not agree to this marriage and was afraid of the curse of the tale. End of Macondo Township. After a long series of violent events and great misfortunes happened to the Buendia family in the village of Macondo, the end of the city and the family, after 7 generations since grandfather José Arcadio Buendia, Aureliano Pipliano, the son of Mimi, the daughter of the 2. Aureliano II and Fernanda, finding and deciphering the letters at home, he is one of the family treasures. And he learns that what is inside is what will happen to the family all those years. So the manuscripts predict that a strong storm and heavy rains will fall on the village and eventually the whole city will disappear and the Buendia family will end forever after 100 years of solitude.